Accidentally said, I love you, ex's name, to my M24, GF, F24. Okay, so to keep things brief, me and this girl have been on and off for about a year. I love her a lot, and when I choose to fully commit myself and fall for someone, I don't give up at the first sign of trouble. I'm only posting this here because to my knowledge we are still in a relationship. We have been on and off because she thinks that I still have feelings for my ex-girlfriend. I've pleaded with her so much that I don't talk to my ex. I don't think about my ex at all. It's over and done with. This has caused a lot of problems for us in the past, but I just don't know how to prove that I'm moved on besides being fully committed and active in my new relationship. We got together again sometime in September. And besides a couple bumps in the road, things were going great. I felt like she was really committing and putting in effort, and to say the least I was deeply in love and just happy. Then one day, as we're talking on the phone as we usually do, the worst thing I could have possibly said came out of my mouth. I was distracted while talking and accidentally said, I love you. Ex's name. Quote, I was horrified and immediately apologized and told her it was an accident. She didn't say a word. She just went silent for a good while, then hung up. After that she immediately hung up and deleted me off Snapchat, Insta, turned off her location on iMessage. A couple things to know. My ex was my first real relationship and we were together for 3 years. I ended things with her. The last time I spoke to her was in January when she randomly showed up to my house with some of my mail. I haven't thought about her for a while, but on Sunday morning, the day of the call, I was at my mom's and she was asking me if I could ask my ex to send the family photos my ex took of my family a couple years ago. I told my mom that I'm sorry, but that's not possible as me and ex don't talk and have each other blocked on most things. I'm not using that as an excuse for saying what I said, but I just don't know why her name slipped out like that. Another thing to know is that me and this girl have been on and off for a while, and this isn't the first time she's deleted me off stuff. Her whole thing is that she finds it difficult to trust. She hasn't talked to me in 5 days, and I dropped off an apology letter with some flowers at her house yesterday. As far as relationships go, can you get past a mistake like this? Comments are very much appreciated. TLDR. I accidentally said my ex's name when I told my GF I loved her. It's been 5 days and she hasn't talked to me since. Wrong sub? CR Tifu. Yeah, you're done lol. Sorry. Dude. I think this is over for good. She was already insecure about your ex and you not being over her. Did she have reason to think that way before the Eiley ex incident? This confirmed everything for her. Even if it was an honest mistake, if you did get back together, which probably won't happen, I doubt she'd be able to let it go. This will never not be an issue between you. You guys weren't stable to begin with. It's probably for the best. No coming back from that one. Big guy. There's not many honest mistakes that seal your fate immediately, but in this case you got your walking papers. R.I.P. We will be thinking of you and the hearts you have touched, especially your now exes. You've said twice, this girl, and not my GF. Also, you've mentioned the most irrelevant girl in this equation, as your ex and not this other girl. It is over. Dude, you have not resolved this yet. Sorry. Accidentally said, I love you. Ex's name. Quote, oh boy. Her whole thing is that she finds it difficult to trust. It's over. Even if it was an honest mistake, it shows that somewhere in a dark corner of your mind your ex is still there. You must address the issue for your future relationship. Good luck with the next one. As soon as I read the title I was like, yup, he's done. It's over. Buddy. Not only did you just prove everything she thought to be true, but you beat her over the head with it. Where do we send the wreath? Whether or not you're 100% over your ex honestly doesn't even matter at this point. What matters is that it was hurtful to your partner. Even if you didn't mean to. You said that you love your ex. You mentioned that she's called you by her ex's name, too. But it's not really a fair comparison unless she said she loved him. It's one thing to have your brain do a weird thing, but it's another thing entirely for your brain to do a weird thing while expressing love and affection. If my fiancé called me by his ex's name, I would be extremely hurt. If he did it while expressing his affection for me, verbally or physically, I imagine I'd be pretty heartbroken. That's all especially true because we've been together for basically half a decade. OP's obtuse and engagement bait responses, such as, "You don't think she'll come back?" quote, led me to think this has just made you pee. Oof. Nope, you're done. She let you off easy, emo. The right person won't be on and off. Ross enters the chat. Literally no. Yikes. My dad's ex did this to him once in my presence and he wasn't happy. But she has been married to that man for 2 decades before my dad. It was a slip of the tongue. Even if there's other times she deleted you. Sounds like you guys should just move on from one another. Even the way you refer to them kinda seems like you prefer your ex. IDK. Have you truly sat with yourself about it?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.